The yield on this tree looks good for the harvest.
Yes, the mature coconuts are plentiful here.
Harvesting focuses on mature coconuts with the right oil and moisture content, ensuring consistent quality throughout the production process.
Keep them grouped well. Yes, almost done with this section. Transport will be here soon.
Efficient collection reduces delays and helps preserve freshness before industrial processing begins.
Large volumes of coconuts move from farms to processing centers every day, linking agriculture with food manufacturing. Each batch is inspected and sorted before entering the production line. Sorting helps maintain uniform processing conditions and improves the consistency of the final product. The first major transformation begins with removing the thick outer husk that protects the coconut.
Removing the husk exposes the hard shell and prepares the coconut for the next stage of processing.
After the husk is removed, the coconuts move deeper into the facility where the hard shell must be separated from the edible interior. Breaking the shell efficiently is essential because damaged coconut meat can reduce product quality later in the process. Once opened, the coconuts reveal the white meat that will eventually become desiccated coconut. The edible portion is carefully separated, while shells are diverted for other industrial uses. At this stage, the focus shifts from handling coconuts as fruits to processing coconut meat as a food product.
Any remaining shell fragments must be removed before the cleaning process begins.
The washing stage removes surface impurities and prepares the coconut meat for further processing.
Maintaining cleanliness is critical because the product will eventually be consumed around the world.
With cleaning complete, the coconut meat is now ready for size reduction and the next transformation stage. The next objective is to reduce the coconut meat into a uniform form suitable for controlled drying. Grinding creates the particle size needed for consistent moisture removal later in the process. Uniform particle size helps ensure that every batch dries evenly.
Quality checks verify that the material meets processing specifications before heat treatment begins.
Before drying, the coconut passes through a controlled heat treatment stage known as blanching. Blanching helps improve food safety and stabilizes product quality before drying. At this point, moisture is still present, and drying becomes the most important operation ahead. Even distribution is essential because uneven loading can affect drying performance. The drying stage will gradually reduce moisture while preserving the characteristics of the coconut. This is where fresh coconut begins its transformation into the dry, shelf-stable product used around the world. The objective is not simply to apply heat, but to remove moisture evenly throughout the product. Controlling moisture levels is critical because excessive drying can affect texture, while insufficient drying reduces shelf life. As moisture decreases, the coconut gradually takes on the characteristics required for long-term storage.
Regular sampling confirms that drying conditions remain within specification.
By the end of the drying cycle, most of the excess moisture has been removed. The product leaves the dryer significantly lighter and more stable than when it entered. Cooling prevents condensation,
and helps preserve the quality achieved during drying.
Before packaging, the product must pass another series of quality checks.
Now the focus shifts from moisture control to achieving a consistent product size and grade.
The dried coconut is separated into different grades based on particle size and product specifications. Precise grading ensures consistency for different food manufacturing applications around the world. Different markets may require different textures, making classification an important step in the process. Quality control teams verify that each grade meets the required standards before packaging. Once approved, the product moves toward the final stage of production.
Automated packaging systems help maintain consistency and reduce product exposure during handling.
Each package receives a carefully controlled amount of product before sealing.
Sealing protects the product from moisture and helps preserve quality during storage and transport. Final inspections help ensure that every package leaving the line meets production standards. With packaging complete, the finished product is prepared for storage and distribution. Palletizing transforms individual packages into organized loads ready for warehouse storage. Once packaged, the product enters the logistics system that connects the factory to global markets. Warehouse management ensures that inventory remains organized and ready for shipment. Careful storage helps preserve quality while products await transportation. When orders are ready, pallets are moved from storage to the shipping area. The final factory operation involves transferring finished goods to outbound transportation. Every container represents thousands of coconuts that have passed through the complete processing chain. By this stage, the product has been transformed from fresh coconut meat into a stable export commodity. The manufacturing process may be complete, but the global journey of the product is only beginning.
From the factory gate, the product begins the next stage of its journey through regional logistics networks.
Efficient logistics are essential because food products depend on reliable transportation and storage systems.
Every shipment must move through a carefully coordinated chain before reaching international markets.
Behind each container is an entire production system designed to maintain quality from farm to customer. For many producers, international shipping is the final industrial link connecting local agriculture to global demand. What began as coconuts growing on tropical trees is now part of an international food supply chain.
Keep them coming! We've got the line running smoothly now.
Pallet 87 is ready to ship.
From plantation to export, the production of desiccated coconut depends on a continuous chain of precision, hygiene, and coordination.
By the time the product reaches the dispatch yard, it has already passed through dozens of carefully controlled operations. What began as freshly harvested coconuts is now a shelf-stable ingredient ready for international distribution. The value of the product comes not from a single machine, but from the entire chain working together. From tropical farms to global markets, every stage depends on precision, consistency, and coordination. Behind every bag of desiccated coconut is a journey that begins in the plantation and ends as part of a global food supply chain.